Hi guys, it's Jerry. So the sun is going down, it's raining or it's sprinkling, and I wanted to channel what I'm feeling, source energy, this peacefulness of the nature, the forest that I'm in right now. And I wanted to talk about how to communicate with your spirit guides and also why you should get out of routine, get out of your old habits to become a new person. So, contacting your spirit guides, I feel like for a lot of people, they don't realize that the voice in their own head is also channeling their ancestors. It's also channeling who they truly are. You know, it's like kind of like that whisper that tells you, hey, you should go do this, or I know you would love doing this, or there's this opportunity that you should take even if it's risky. And I have been tapping in a lot more with my spirit guides, and they've been leaving me a lot more messages, and sometimes it comes in the message of my own voice, things that I see in nature, patterns, or leaving me little feathers, or just numbers, anything you could think of. If you reach out to your spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher self, you will start to see the patterns. You will start to have like some sort of communication with them. And even if you just sit down and have a conversation with yourself and you have moments of silence, you'll start to see that you're thinking differently, or you'll start to have new thoughts, and that is also your spirit guides trying to contact you. Sometimes they come in the form of animals, sometimes they're going to come in the form of your dreams, but I think everybody should start doing this, tapping into their intuition. For a lot of people, it's probably a lot more it's a little bit more obvious because it comes in the form of another voice, or they can see their ancestors, they can see the spirits around them because they know that you're within their energy field and you're at that higher level where you can actually see that entity or that person that wants to come in this sort of form. Okay, so that was the first part I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to talk about that because I feel like I really am connecting to my spirit guides a lot more because there's no noise of the city, there's no cell phone use. There still is cell phone use, but not as much as I was doing. There's a lot more points or moments in my day where I'm silent and I'm not really thinking that much. I'm just observing what's going on in my mind, and sometimes my spirit guides want to come to me. And just letting you guys know that if you're imagining things, a lot of people have told us that our imagination is just fantasy, but your imagination is the god power. So if you start to imagine your spirit guides, you give them names, you give them a voice, that is totally fine. It doesn't mean you're crazy at all, because you're most likely tapping into something that you knew from a past life or something that you feel connected to, and that's channeling that energy is just going to make you be more connected to your higher self, all the dimensions that we have access to in this world. A lot of us already have access to this fifth dimension, this power of love and energy. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Try to have moments of silence where you try to communicate with your spirit guides, let them speak to you, allow them to show messages to you. Even if you write in your journal, maybe have a conversation with yourself and you'll realize that the other person that is writing back to you is not necessarily who you are. It's an energy within you that wants to speak through your writing, through your imagination, wants to speak through you through animals, or plants, patterns, synchronicities throughout your day, and eventually it'll probably become a lot more surreal and you'll start to see who they are. They'll show their face to you if you want to. If not, you'll just continue to tap into that intuition and they'll give you all the guidance in the world that you need. Okay, so last thing I wanted to talk about before I go inside because it's super cold is the need to get out of your routine and habits. I always think I have the most healthiest habits, and I truly believe that. I'm a very disciplined person. I have been doing the same thing for the past year, which pretty much was make sure I eat good foods, I'm not eating sugar in the morning, I'm not drinking coffee in the morning, and doing yoga, meditating, reading a book. And when I came to this cabin, I realized, okay, I don't really need to do that stuff. I don't feel the need to do that because I'm already synced into my higher power. I'm just like in a meditative state, and honestly guys, I feel super good, and I think it's allowing me to access a new version of myself, a new life, a new timeline of my life. And I really want to tell you guys that habits or routines can become the death of you, because you have started to live a cycle, a continual cycle of living the same type of life every single day. That's why even if you're living a healthy lifestyle routine, you should try to get out of it and see what kind of person you become, because I have a feeling that you'll realize that you just released a lot of baggage. You don't have to over-discipline yourself. You can just breathe and be in the moment, and that's all you need. And that kind of reminded me of a story from Osho. I think you guys all know Osho, the guru, but he was trying to reach enlightenment, and he had the most disciplined routine, meditated for hours, tried to meditate for hours, tried to connect to the higher self, tried to connect to the creator, did yoga probably, did a bunch of stuff to make sure he was enlightened. And then one day he decided, you know what, I'm just gonna, drink some alcohol, I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I'm gonna go sit under that tree. And one day he sat under that tree and just relaxed, and he started to laugh because the enlightenment came within milliseconds. It came so fast and instantaneously. And a lot of us are living lives where we are putting all this baggage, where we need to have goals, we need to be goal oriented, we need to do this and that, and it's preventing us from evolving and reaching our true enlightenment. And it's just as simple as what Osho did. Just sit under a tree, just relax, let all the cells in your body relax for once. Just be who you are for a couple seconds every single day. Don't think about your routines. Don't continue those old habits that might have helped you for a while. And maybe you need to create new habits, maybe you need to create new routines so you can become a new person, but every single day, if there is a moment of silence, if there's a moment where you actually let yourself relax, there's no thoughts in your mind, there's no need to create something, there's no need to show yourself off, show how intelligent you are, show how beautiful you are. Just be in the moment and your enlightenment will come super lightning fast. And yeah, guys, I don't want to make this too long. It's kind of cold out here and the sun is going down, but I just wanted to say thank you for listening to me. I really appreciate it a lot. I hope this gives you guys courage to not live in the same cycle that most of the population is living in, and also for you to sit underneath the tree. Just feel, not think about anything. Just allow yourself to be your God self, your creator self, and just feel into the joy and ecstasy in your cells, because they've been trying to talk to you. They've been trying to tell you, we are here for you, but you've been stuck in your routines. You've been stuck in the mind matrix, or the matrix of society, for a while. Okay guys, I'll see you later. Bye.